everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Craftessa. I am Vanessa, and for today's DIY, we're going to do some fall, autumn pillowcases, pillow covers for cushions, for your throw pillows. Those are always usually very expensive, so we're going to do these two cushions for $3. Actually $5 if you don't have ribbon, but I had the ribbon. So this basically just cost me $3, 2 pillowcases and 1 calendar. So let's begin with today's DIY. We're gonna take the pillow covers, let's remove the tags. And let's remove the creases. We're gonna get the iron and give it a very quick pass so the creases will go away. I usually like my zipper to be on the bottom. So let's flip the pillowcase over. Now I'm going to take the first print that we're going to use. We got this from the Dollartree Calendar. We're going to get your plastic wrap, which is also from the Dollar Tree. This part is usually tricky because obviously working with plastic wrap is not that easy. I'm going to take it out of the roll. You're gonna place your image on the saran wrap, on the plastic wrap, and we're going to cover it on both sides. When you're pulling the paper off, be careful because it's going to be very hot. If you get some of the plastic that shows or that it ripped off, you can just clean it off, but I like the look that it gets. So now I'm going to do the edges so I could give it a little bit of a pop. Now let's see, I don't know if I'm gonna use this one. And I also wanna cover that hole from the calendar. Cushion. That's one. And now let's do our second one. Again, we're going to take our cushion, give it a quick iron so the creases will disappear. For this one, we're going to use the apple print from the Dollartree calendar. Again, we're going to take our wrap, and cover the image. Take a piece of your wax paper, and now we are done with cushion number 2. 2 cushions for fall for $3. So for our second cushion, we're going to do a different version. This is going to be a no-sew pillow. So if you have fabric, we can make no-sew pillows, and you can still use the calendar prints or any other prints you have using the same method we did for the first cushions. So we're going to measure the material, and we're going to cut 3 pieces of material. 1 large square, which is going to be 20 by 20 inches, and 2 smaller, longer rectangles, and we're going to cut those 20 by 15. So now that our 3 pieces of fabric are cut, we are going to lay down the 2 smaller pieces on top of the big 20 by 20 piece. Now we have to do this from the inside out. So basically we're going to be gluing on the outside itself. All right, so if you see what I'm doing here in the video, we need to lay them on top of each other, because then we're going to have to fold out the cushion. I'm going to use the E6000 fabric glue, which works pretty well in holding fabric together. We're going to glue and make a hem on the 2 smaller pieces. Now that we have glued the 2 smaller pieces and made a hem on them, we're going to put the E6000 glue on the big 20 by 20 piece. We're going to take one of the smaller pieces and glue it, leaving about 1/2 inch of a trim. By leaving the 1/2 inch piece without being glued, that's going to form our seam. Now we're going to glue the top side to the big 20 by 20 piece. You can see that I'm leaving about a ½ inch of a trim where I'm putting the glue. We're going to glue that down. Then we're going to do the other side and glue that as well. One important thing, we do not glue the inside because that is going to be forming our pocket. So the middle part is going to be left unglued. Now we're going to take our other small piece and we're going to overlap it to form an envelope, and we're going to glue the 3 sides to the big 20 by 20 piece, leaving the middle opening without being glued. That's going to form our envelope or our pocket where we're going to put in our cushion. So I let the glue cure for 24 hours. The E6000 has to bond to the fabric. As you can see, we have our opening in the middle where our cushion is going to go in through. Now we're going to fold out our cushion because we are obviously using the orange side. And once we fold it out, make sure you pull out all, or actually push in all of the seams, and we will have a fully formed cushion cover. For this cushion, I'm going to use the pumpkin patch print from the calendar from the Dollar Tree. We're going to use the same method that we did with the first 2 cushions. We're going to take the plastic wrap and we're going to cover our image, and then you're going to lay over the parchment paper or the wax paper and iron it on. And now we're done with cushion number 3. Perfect way to add to our fall decor.